Hello and welcome and good evening. Welcome back to Terracotta Survival. My name is Jamie. Let's jump straight back in, as we always do, to our survival game. It's a little bit of a late one, this one. I've been wanting to get back online and do something all day, but I've just had a really long YouTube upload. It told me it was going to be yay long, and then it was yay long. And hopefully, oh, it's horrible. Hopefully we're now done with it. Right. Now, one of our viewers, November, had a very Mango. Hello there, and welcome. Thank you for joining us. I'm not bad. How are you? Mushrooms and stuff. Got to get rid of those. Yeah. No. Am I on my own server? I'm not. I am running a local game. Local game to my machine. I do have a creative server, and we will be firing that up just as soon as we get some viewers with enough screen time, enough diamonds to pick up their server passes, and then we shall be doing a load of creative stuff as well as the survival games. So, because the main idea for this stream was for parents and people who are new to Minecraft to get into it. It can be quite daunting, what with all the mod packs and all the other crazy stuff that's out there. So I wanted to just ease people into it very gently. And so that was the original plan. So I'd like to show off what the game can do in terms of its creative stuff, as well as the survival and hardcore. And we'll be doing some hardcore very soon. I know I'm really cautious player, even of normal survival. Hardcore, it's probably going to be painful to watch. There is a whitelist, yes, but as long as you are very swift on the companion cubes on the stream, then it should be quite easy to afford in terms of the stream points. Also, there's a sale on at the moment. It's 400 diamonds and not 500, so it is cheap at the moment, or cheaper. I'm also playing with the numbers, to be perfectly honest. If there are people who frequent the stream who want to take part and want to enjoy the creative server, then that's what it's there for. I'm not there to gatekeep and nitpick. So if 400 is just crazy for people, then we'll drop it. Or anyone that I trust and get along with can be whitelisted on the server. So it's just a thing that I'm playing with, really. There should be a little widget. If you move your mouse over the game window, over the video player, then you should see a little diamond icon, and that will tell you how many diamonds you have. What was I saying? I was saying something. Probably wasn't all that important, to be honest. I was saying something. It's probably not very interesting. Yes. November's idea earlier was to put a map together, which is an excellent idea, because I would like to. I mean, it's all very well to go running around the Mesa biome and find miles of terracotta just sitting there, but it might also be a cool thing to actually map it out, and then if we find anything cool, then we can keep a close tab on where it is. Oh, all these tasty shrooms. Nom. Thought I saw something move there. Okay. Let's just check everything is okay. Up here? You have a world with 2 modern houses, but you're not sure how to send it to someone. If you go into your Minecraft directory, and sometimes Minecraft hides it on Windows, so you can always find it by your resource pack option. You can open the resource pack folder, and that will fling open your Minecraft directory and go up a level. And there should be a directory called saves. I think it's called saves. In the saves directory, there will be a folder that is named after your world name. So if you've called it My Awesome World of Ownage 1, then that will be in there. And in there are all the files that you need. So if you zip up that directory in its entirety, I can't remember if there are multiple files in there or not, but if you zip up that whole directory and send it to someone, all they need to do is then unzip it and drop it into their saves, and then I believe they can just load it. I have saved and reloaded. I've saved and reloaded levels like that before in that way. So yeah, November was talking about making a map that we can fill in, and this is an enormously good idea. I'd completely forgotten the game had them, to be perfectly honest. It has been a while since I played this semi-professionally at work in my lunch times, but that's a really good idea. So I think we're going to do that. Just doing a little bit of strip mining while I talk. Does that make sense, Mango? Can you see that folder and see what I'm talking about? The only other proviso I would say is that just to make sure that the version of the game that you're running is the same as the version of the game that a friend is running. You can also, if you are happy to, and if you are savvy with your router, you can set up some port forwarding on your router to allow the internet to access your machine, and then people hit up your external IP address, and then they can just gain access. So you can open a LAN game, and it should route it through. But not only will that probably be hella slow, it's also a major security risk. So only do that if you know what you're doing. I am fairly techie, and I'm not sure I would do it, but it is a way. If you don't have a third-party server, and not everybody does. If you do fancy running a third-party server, I do thoroughly recommend Beastnode. Beastnode are really good. I've been with them several years. Never had any serious downtime. Never had any problems. And their web front end for their servers, it does absolutely everything that you need it to. It's not as friendly for mods as perhaps it could be, but then again, that's like for serious tweaking. They will still run mod packs. You know, you can still run. I mean, they have a list of 30, 40 mod packs in the drop-down box that you can, you know, literally just point and click and plug and play on your server. But if you want to start really tweaking stuff, then probably best to run your own server with a dedicated IP or something like that. You renamed it in Minecraft, but it didn't update in your Minecraft folder. I can see why. It's probably because it's in use. what I would do is quit Minecraft completely, rename it in Windows, like something really simple, like this one, and then open Minecraft and attempt to load the world that way. That is probably going to be your best bet, because the app, Minecraft itself, probably doesn't have permission to rename a folder which is in use. Whenever I've tried to faff with things while Minecraft is running, Windows gets very snotty with me. Oh man, I thought that was some diamonds. I was about to go on stream, but I can't. Who is texting me at this hour? Nobody. Coolio. Cool, let's go and make a map. I was just doing a bit of strip mining while I was talking. It's not night time, apparently, so we should be good to go. Okay. Looks like it might be getting late in the day. We really need to sort out this front yard. Just constantly jumping up all this stuff is really tiring. It's wearying. Chat, it's wearying, I tell you. Damn. There we go. Okay. Let's go dump all the stuff we don't need. Which, let's face it, is most of it. Dump you, dump you. Other blocks. Can't dump the dirt. Do we need the gravel? Not convinced we do. Diorite. Diorite. Cobblestone. Okay. We can dump the gravel in the bin. That's fine. Ideally, this really needs to be a bigger. Grr. I'm not sure what will happen if I try and drop a chest there. I think it will just fail, because the game doesn't know which chest you want to make bigger. Let's have a snooze. Alrighty. Everything looks good over there. That looks fine. So, let's make a map. What do we need? Let me think. That appears to have worked. Nobody needs that much cobblestone. Right. Hello, sheep. Hello. Okay. Oh, any eggs? You know I hate to harp on at you. Could really do some eggs right now. Seriously. Okay. Now for a map, we need paper and a compass. And for the compass, we need some metal. So let us obtain some metal. There it is. Cool. Yes. I believe we need some redstone. And then for your common or garden compass, you just need that. Ta-da! Now the compass is really cool because it's actually like a live icon. When you're looking in a particular direction, you can see that as I turn around, the compass actually turns around, which is a nifty little thing. It's obviously slightly off true north. So now we need some paper. Now I believe this will create what is known as, an empty map, which we then need to use. There we go, empty map. Excuse me. I'll drop that down there. And then we use it. And after we use it, it becomes like a regular map. You're going to make a server again. Best of luck with it. We shall have to give it a go. Any eggs? No. Okay. So I guess we can stand out the front here. And then use our map. Whoa. Okay. Now that's a lot of information, but I suppose technically it's what I can see. I like the way it's actually got the house on there. You can see all the cacti around the place, and you can see our farm. So that looks very cool. What happens if I can run this way? Okay. So maybe we need to make another map as we run off the edge. Mango, if Internet Explorer is giving you trouble, then another browser, perhaps. It's interesting, it's been a while since I used a map in Minecraft. I'm not even entirely sure I've ever used a map in Minecraft. I'm keen to know actually what it's going to do. Encore une fois, let's give it another go. Get up there. So there is our empty map. Please and thank you. So the maps must center themselves on chunks somehow, which is fine, because that map was completely complete as soon as I picked it up, as soon as I touched it. Mango, you appear to have come into some success, and this appears to have impressed you. I'm very pleased. Well done. Good effort. Wow, I'm in the wrong place. Okay, so now we are definitely off the reservation. We are way off to the right hand side as you look at the screen. so I can still hear that skeleton from earlier. Damn. Right. So now let's take our new empty map and use it. Okay. So now let's go this way. Can't see. Not ideal. I can definitely hear a skeleton somewhere, but frankly he could be anywhere. Let's have a look at this map. So we come off that map. Boom. And we come onto that map. Only we don't, because we should already be here. Have you just failed to update? I think you should probably have updated, shouldn't you? Interesting. Okay. Now I think I've seen someone put a map on a wall. So that would be... You are... kit scared? Help me out a little bit. I'm not familiar with that phrase. Map in an item frame, thank you. That is exactly what I'm after. Item frames are... I think a painting is wool. So an item frame is leather. We need at least a couple. We need some sticks. That's more sticks than I wanted to use, but alright. Now, item frame twice, good. Boom. Let us have more wood. And we are going to do something. Do we perhaps need another tier of house in our house? I'm literally scared, okay. Oh. Okay, sun's about to go down. I'm worried that that hasn't updated again. And it's not because we're inside, because we've been inside. Come outside and it doesn't update. Okay. Let's go to sleep. Ming Lee, hello. Welcome, welcome. It is a late stream for me. I was wanting to get this this map business done. Scaling at 1:1. Oh, that gives me an excellent idea. What happens if I put that map? Hang on a sec. Which map is it? That's my home map. Okay, we'll keep that to one side. What happens if I do? Still says scaling at 1:1. Okay, there we go. Okay, so that scaling is probably still scaling 1:2. Okay, so obviously there's a slight bug in the way that it. So we can improve our home map as well. Thusly. Yeah, bingo, there we go. So we can, okay. So we have multiple things that we can be doing here. This we're going to need a room for. Mango is very happy. You have done a thing, and it is awesome. Very well done. We are definitely going to need a room for this. Okay. 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 Let us sleep on it. Let's see what we can do. Okay. Right. Let me think. Now it's interesting that we have this map, and the very fact that we've even got it. I mean, this map has far more detail at a greater range than the first one that we made. So the scale of the map that you're holding, I mean, we've also got that map there that we can fill in. So the 1 to 2 scaling, if you're not careful, I suppose you would still have to run. So for example, if I wanted to run this way on that map, yep, then I would still have to go there. Okay, so it's not a waste of time. I was thinking it might be redundant to create 2 maps at this scale, but it's not. We definitely need another room. So let's stop messing about and create one. Yes, I'm knocking down the bookcases. No, it's not permanent. So we'll keep the item frames for now. Dump the paper. November. Welcome. Map. Yes, definitely. The map is doing a thing. We have several maps. We had a map. We kind of stood over there and used a map, and we got this one. And we stood here and did a map and got this one. And then we improved their scale, and by improving their scale, we just magically discovered all this. As you can see, it's Mesa for a million years. But we are going to need a new room, which is going to be called. Give me a minute. Need a room for these maps. We're going to call it. No, that wouldn't work. That's a silly name. I think. You know what, chat? I've got nothing. I've got absolutely nothing. It's gone. It's just answers on a postcard. Obviously, this evening I am unable to even. Yeah, they stopped now. That's fine. Wow, I did not put torches on top of my house. That is just the dumbest thing I've ever seen myself not do. Okay. We will November create a map in the tiger biome as well. Do not worry. Do not fear. Fear is the mind killer. That's a good point. We don't actually want these here, do we? Well, we want them here. We need magenta. Yeah, I mean we definitely will be doing a the other side map. I think you mentioned it earlier. You weren't sure how far away it is. It is at least 1,500 blocks in both directions. When I was scouting out a decent area to find chickens, I mean I went to about 500 blocks around, just nothing but a bed and a stack of steak and sprinting, and I didn't find any chickens, to the point where I thought, I really like the terracotta idea, I don't want to lose the terracotta idea. What am I even here for? Glass. But at the same time, you know, it's going to ruin the stream if we don't get some eggs. Damn. That was lucky. That could have gone badly wrong. I would like some white terracotta, actually. Do you know that? And so when I was scouting for where there were chickens, I opened the game to land, turned it to creative mode, and TP 1500, 1500, and that was basically it. Oh, that's interesting. I've been down there. Fine. Fine. Which reminds me, I do need to do a video on how the teleporting and the command blocks were accomplished, in case there is anyone out there who doesn't know how to do that. Eggs, demand eggs, yeah, basically. For the want of an egg, the kingdom was lost. Up we go. Wow, this is a banging place up here now. Oh, I didn't need to fall down, but okay. Let's just create another 16. I'm not sure how many we need, actually. Let's see. I've included the magenta since Castro is not currently here. But I know that Castro is only not currently here because Castro may well have taken the very smart course of going to bed. And I know that magenta is very dear to Blue Castro's heart. Why not magenta Castro? You might in fact ask. And it's a fair question. There we go. Swing and a miss. No! Stop falling down this hole. I made the hole too large, that's the problem. There we go. White terracotta. Alrighty. This is actually really nice because we can see the garden a lot better from here. And we can see November's cake. There it is. Those are nice icons, I like those. They're lovely. Right. So now we're going to need a map wall. Which is anyone's guess really as to how this is going to go down. So if I put that item frame there, that item frame there, then we can choose this map to go there, Nice. Okay, well done, Mango. Yes, that works really well. That is what I have seen on other streams. Boom. Okay, and it just floats seamlessly across the both of them. That's really nice. That is absolutely brilliant. Yes, that is precisely what I was after. Nicely done. Yeah, I don't trust it up here. It's lit, yes. That's your cake? It is your cake, there it is. You can't see the sign because the sign's on the other side pointing the other way, but it is there. So we need more item frames, we need more maps. But I think what we need to do first, is put the darn bookcases back. Come here. Sick. Oh wow, it's tons. Yeah, they should all be within range. Yep. Yeah, it looks like it is. Bonza. I don't know if I can create a table. It's not a bad idea. I think it's worth trying. Nope, can't place it there. Can I place it on a slab? No. Can I shift place? Oh no. I thought it might be a shift place thing. So I can place it on there. That's a bit lame. Can't place it on there, it forces it forwards. Yeah, no, it's a darn fine idea. Alas. Alas, alack. But certainly we'll drop one. To the north. We're going to need a lot more leather. I'll have to get my my friend who provides me with sustainably sourced leather. That's El Castro. Okay. Let's go and map out the other side. Actually, the more I see that, the more it bugs me. MAGENTA terracotta is the best thing ever. Wood and construction. And glass. Wooden sword, where'd that come from? That must have been the first one ever made. Okay, so Mango has made the server. You don't want to do port forwarding, wise. So my friends can only get on when they're at your house. Yes, I'm afraid so. Obviously there are realms, and as I say, third-party services like BeastNode and others. But extra high-value item. Yeah, of course, it all costs money, which is crazy. But I think before very long, Mango, you're likely to have more than enough diamonds to get onto our creative server. So please please feel free to have fun on there. And we will set up some scheduled sessions which are good for everyone, and we'll dive on and we'll live stream it. I think that would be a very good idea. Let's take some more potatoes just in case. And I've forgotten to bring yeah, the third party services do cost money. I mean, I think I can only speak for Beast Node because they're the only one that I normally use. But it's only about $5 a month, something like that. So if you are gonna bring friends into the mix, I'm sure nobody will mind slinging you the denarii for Why you not lay eggs? Alright, we're going to stay here until you lay some eggs. We're not, because that's really boring. Let us go and map the tiger. Yes, the chicken does need a mate, yeah. You're not wrong. I can't get them through this teleporter though. I think I set the command block to only teleport players. Which in hindsight is a bit of a... Yeah, no, there's no money for the creative server. For the creative server for this stream, I cover that. That's not a problem. All you need is the 400 diamonds from this stream. And if that seems crazy unobtainable, then I'll just drop it, because I'm not interested in sort of seriously gating people. It's just, I thought, let's have some magic internet points and let's see what we can spend on. Really don't trust these noises. I can always hear them, but I can't. Maybe on the roof. Wouldn't put it past them. Oh no, we need the crafting table. How do you get diamonds? You just watch the stream, Mango. You literally just watch the stream. Let's open that in a new tab. Log in. Come down to Streamlabs loyalty. Mango. You have 16 points at the minute, Mango. And if you watch the stream, every now and again, a little companion cube will pop up. And if you click on the companion cube, that will give you 5 points. They turn up quite often. But as I say, if it's really unobtainable, then we'll just whitelist you on the server. It's not a problem. You know, it's mainly just to prevent complete nobodies turning up and wrecking the creative server for everyone. So for those of you that pop onto the stream and enjoy the stream with the rest of us, then I can see absolutely no problem bringing you into the fold. But it won't cost you a thing at all, at any time. Not now, not ever. Except for the magic internet points. As I think November quite rightly said. Magic internet points. Terracotta? No. Put the dirt down. There we go. So, I think this is probably as good a place as any to fire up our map. So let us do that. Can anyone spot the deliberate mistake? I didn't bring any paper with me. Do we have any sugar in this blessed place? I love the way that ice looks. That looks absolutely fab. Nice. No, we don't have any sugar, do we? That would be too easy. Okay, back we go. You can tell it's late at night. November, no, I created them, mate. I just went into creative mode and stuck them in there as a way of finding mysterious eldritch teleporters suddenly appearing. No, I created them. Okay, Mango. So you're East Coast US time. It's good to know because that's not too harsh actually. What are we here for? Paper. That's right. I have enough in here. No. Let's go upstairs. UK, mate. Yeah. Okay, so we have 2 empty maps. And sleepy time. Can anyone confirm to me if the companion crates are actually showing? I have not seen one. I'm a little bit suspicious. No companions. Okay, we're here. So let us use our map. Okay. So there's our... That's pretty cool. So we can see the overlook up there. Yeah, the cube things, none of them. Darn. Let me just have a check. Well, I do have Streamlabs open. That is bizarre. Mango, you're up to 18 points now. So yeah, just by watching the stream, you will accrue them. Let's dive back in. Hey Mingli, welcome back. You may not have gone anywhere, but I thought I'd welcome you back anyway. Okay, so that way we seem to have a lot of snow, according to our map. We have a lot of mega taiga biome in the other directions. We are closest to our next boundary that way. Wow. So let's use our second map in that direction. You went to eat dinner. That's fair enough. Eating dinner is extremely important. I do it as often as possible. Aye. Okay, so this is definitely our closest. Wow. Okay, we are off the map here. So let's just move a little further in. This way. I'm going to have to go back and check the first video. You know, I'm pretty sure that I didn't select the ultra biomes version of the map of the world. But at the same time, these biomes are stonkingly huge, aren't they? So, oh, they are there. Okay. Then they don't last for long, Mango, but they do. They do crop up fairly often in the stream. I like to stream for about an hour to keep the VODs at a digestible level for people. Oh, nice. Yeah. Whoa, skid. Tokyo Drift. Is that a bear? It must be a bear. There's nothing else it can be. That's a bunny. I'm going to be a little less scared of that. I can hear a zombie. Doggy. Okay. This is not too bad. And we're off this map already. Okay. So these maps are obviously only a few blocks wide. They're obviously far fewer blocks wide than they are pixels wide. Are you going to be hostile? It's so cute. You do not appear hostile. A little bit of sand over that way. Can't really tell in which direction there might be something more interesting. Okay. Just check no mega biomes. Thank you. That is kind of you. Yeah, I didn't think so. I mean, I'm not a massive fan of it because this sort of stuff happens. It's like no chickens for 1,000 miles. Although it's literally a kilometre away. A block in Minecraft is supposed to be about a metre. So I mean, we are currently at about 1,500 by 1,500 away from where we were. That grass down there. Okay. Why the devil not? Yeah, so that's a really cool thing. Now that we've got the maps up and running, we're going to have to cultivate the sugar a lot more, so that the maps can show us. There we are. Yeah. Because I think I'd like to fill the maps in at least at their 1 to 2 scale. So let's go and grab some more paper. And let's just upgrade these maps slightly. I don't think they will give us the extra radius unless we're actually there. Because the last time... Shift. There we go. The last time we upgraded the maps... Mango, you can't make you an op. If you're running the true server, you will need to edit the operators JSON file. If you haven't used JSON before, it's worth a quick read up on it. It's basically just a file type which is natively legible in JavaScript. It's really handy, to be honest, to know how to use it. Once you're okay with the JSON, you'll need to go into the ops.json file on your server or in your server folder and make sure you add yourself. So you'll need to add your name. So I can't even speak. But my name on Minecraft is 8-ball freak, so 8-ball freak will crop up. You'll need your unique UUID. Type that here. You'll need your UUID, which you should be able to find via a quick search. Did I hear an egg? Cedric, you're lovely. Are you Cedric? I can't remember. Sorry, buddy. I keep trying to find a little buddy for you, but we only need 2 chickens. We only needed 1 chicken, really, but we needed 2 chickens in order to get more chickens. It's a pain. The JSON won't open is the thing. It's just a text file, mate. So just open it in Notepad. Force it to open in Notepad. Just go straight in there and open it. If Notepad gives you any trouble, then download and install Sublime Text, which is lovely. It will also do code colouring for you, which for stuff like JSON is really handy. Bonk. Let's just grab that item frame. Drop it there. Where are we likely to explore? We're definitely likely to explore north of here, aren't we? So, yeah, let's drop that there. And then we're likely to explore north and around and about. Oh, we were going to upgrade it, weren't we? Gidoi. Smart thinking, diaper baby. Right, there we go. More paper. I have Discord. I have a personal Discord. I don't think I have a. Is this the right map? Yeah. I don't have a Discord for here yet. I suppose I could open a channel on the Discord and let you guys know what it is. So yeah, I can do that. If you have a look, below the video player on the stream, you'll see that my Twitter is down there. So if you want to fire any questions at me at all, just send me a DM on Twitter. Is probably the easiest thing to do. This is distressing. So it's still a filled map. But it's empty. It's probably empty because it's cross. You don't have Twitter. Yeah, send me a DM in Twitch then. Yeah. No problems. I think a lot of folks prefer to use Twitter. But yeah, anything is good really. Might be a screenshot, yeah. Also good. Anything like that. Let us get rid of that. Dump that for good luck. Dump the mushrooms. We didn't end up eating the jacket potato, so we dump that as well. Let's just fill this map in, and then I will probably have to call it there. Oh, we really need to sort out the front garden as well. The front garden is yeah, I got that, Mango. Thank you. There we go. Okay, so now that we're here, it has done the thing. So wow, that tiger extends for a long way that way. It's a nice big tree. Yeah, your ops JSON will probably be empty if it's a brand new server. So what you'll need is the square brackets to denote a JSON list. So they look like that. And then you'll need the curly braces for a list item, and inside the curly braces you'll need to do your entries. So for each op that you want, obviously starting with yourself, you will need to do, it's a key value pair system basically. So inside your square bracket, which says list of stuff, you want a single set of curly braces to say this is an entry in the list of stuff, and then you want name mango, UUID, blah, 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 and then the op level that you want. I think you will want at least op level 3, and you might want op level 4. Op level 4 has monstrous levels of permissions. I mean, you can literally stop the server with operate level 4. I do not recall. I do not recall everything that it does, but it certainly does. It certainly does let you do an awful lot. Am I actually on there? Is that actually showing me? It's not quite updating. No, okay. I thought that map, I thought that little icon there might be moving. Maybe it is denoting the way that the map is facing. Wrong. Ah, maybe it's the way it's facing. So yeah, forest behind us, behind the map, and then me set out that way. Very cool. There we go. You did it. Oh, okay, well done. I mean, you do a few minutes googling, and you will find lots of examples of ops.json. Have a look at the server settings as well. Open those files and have a look, because there are cool things. I mean, you can set the server, you can force creative, you can allow nether. You can allow people to get to nether via a nether portal. You can. I was about to zoom in on the nether portal. I ran out of room. Whee, there we go. You can denote how many players you want to join your server at a time, that sort of thing. Tons and tons of things. Have a play, and see how you go with it. And yeah, do please drop me a note if there is anything that I can assist with. My knowledge is sort of a little rusty and rudimentary, but if I can help, then I will. Oh, these doors that close on me all the time. Killer. Right. Everybody, my name is Jamie. Thank you very much for joining the stream. I hope you've enjoyed it. There will be more tomorrow. So until then, ta-da. See you later.